What's going on, Bevy people? This is Marcus from the BevyVIP.com. Today's episode, we're going to talk about AVN stars and a basic shitty email that I got from someone that really sucks. Something I received this morning when I woke up. And it has to do with not getting paid out from AVN stars. Now, here's the crazy thing is this is the first time since I've been working with AVN stars, which is maybe about a year now, that anyone, any models or anyone has told me that they weren't getting paid out from AVN stars. So I got this email. She messaged me from the website, the BevyVIP.com website, just looking for help. And what she's basically saying that she opened her account, everything's fine, all the payments are paused and are not going through. That she wrote to the support team multiple times, and it's been a total of 28 days that my payouts are paused. Upon inquiring, they are only saying that the account is under review. So she is afraid that she's going to lose any of the money that she has earned and the followers and all the work she has put in, and that is very possible. Now, like I said, I've never heard of this problem happening before on AVN. I have heard this happening on OnlyFans. I've heard it in multiple times about funds being locked up or accounts being terminated, all with no reasoning. And that's one of the crappy things about being on these platforms is you're basically at their whim. Whatever they're going to want to do to you, they can do, and there's nothing you can really do about it. You can obviously try to contact them and see what they say, but it's almost a moot point. So it really sucks. I did respond to her, and then after I responded to her, I wanted to make this video because this is the advice I give. So if this happens to you, this is what you can do. I mean, obviously, the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to send customer service an email, and you're going to explain your situation and find out why they are not paying you out. Hopefully they'll get back to you, and hopefully that's shortly. With AVN stars, anytime I've sent them an email, they've gotten back to me within 24 hours. With OnlyFans, it's been up to a few weeks. So, hopefully they'll get back to you and give you a reasoning. I also recommend that when you do write that email, even though you might be upset about it and angry, don't act bitchy in the email. I find that anytime, this is like a common thing on how just to deal with people in general. If you're going to act angry and bitchy and like you're ready to fight, they're going to fight back. So you push up resistance, they push resistance back. So your best bet is just to try to be as level as possible in your email and just ask if you can understand why. Now, I don't know this model. She's not one of the Bevy VIP models, so I don't know the content that she's posting. I don't know how she's using her account, so I can't say that she hasn't done anything to violate the terms of service. But from her email, it seems like she's just a legitimate person who has had this problem, and she spent all that time building her account, and now not only can she not get the funds, but she's not able to use her account much. So yeah, the first thing you want to do is contact customer service and see if they can give you an explanation. Your next thing that I want you to do is you need to be proactive, and you want to send out a message to all your fans. Hopefully you can still use the platform so you can do that. You want to send out a message to your fans, and you want to tell them not to send any more money. You also want to tell them exactly what's going on. You want to inform them of the situation you're dealing with. This will keep you on the same page with them, and it'll also help build your rapport with them. And you might get some fans that feel really bad, and they're going to watch the situation closely as you update them on what's going on. Your next thing you want to do is you want to set up either an email address that is in line with the name of what your screen name is on your AVN or your OnlyFans account, and or you want to set up a Reddit or a Twitter, an Instagram, a Kick, a Pornhub, anything. You basically need other platforms besides the main platform. If you only have your presence in one place, you're putting all your eggs in one basket, and then everyone's going to go there. Now, that's what you want to do in general, where you want to channel everyone into one payment platform, but you also want to have another place that's external from that account so that if something like this happens, you have a place to redirect your fans. Email is probably your best bet because you control the email. You're never going to get banned from an email. So if you have an email address, that's where you want to send people. And then that's what the next thing is, which is redirect your fans to an external location in case your account gets terminated so that your fans can find you. You've spent a lot of time building your fans through promotions, through content, through interactions. The last thing you want is for a platform like AVN or OnlyFans to just terminate your account one day and then all that work is gone. So I'm recommending that you have an external base. Like I said, it could be, I think the email is the safest. Reddit is fairly safe. I don't think I've ever seen anyone get banned from the Reddit platform. I've seen people get banned from certain subreddits, but that doesn't mean you'll get banned from Reddit. So you want to set up, one of those two. I mean, Twitter bans a lot of people. Instagram bans even more people than Twitter. A Kick account or like a Discord account or some other way. Now, when you set that up and you inform your fans about it, don't just let them know that this is your safety account. This is the account that they can find you if anything happens to your public persona on, the platform that you're working on. This is really important. This is like a safety net you can do. And then, after you do all that, obviously it sucks. And like I wish I had an answer for this model about how she can get her money, but if they're banning you or if they're freezing your account, there's really nothing you can do. And so I reached out to her. I sent her that email and I told her, to go through these steps and try to, she needs to stop the bleeding and minimize the damage that's going to happen if they lock her account or terminate her. And then, keep us posted. If you let the Bevy know, but you can reach us through any of the emails in the description below or on our website, because I want to report this to the public so people know, I want to keep track of it. I want to know how many times this is happening to people, what they're doing, if they're even getting it resolved. And then we can also give you a platform to reach out again. And if you need to make money and you just need to sell your stuff, we can help you out. I have an option that I thought of that could help. I mean, it's not something I've been doing, but it's something that if this keeps happening to people, I want to make sure that the models have a place that's neutral, that they can still generate a little money while they figure out what their next step is. So the other that's what this offer is that I'm basically going to offer to people. We'll post your content. If you send us content that you want posted and you want to try to sell, it's not the same as managing your own account. It's not the same as interacting with fans one-on-one. But if you're in that in-between stage, we can post your content on our OnlyFans and on our AVN accounts. And we'll include any links you want. So that could be links to your email address, to your Reddit, or to, if you're on AVN, you want links to on OnlyFans going to AVN or vice versa, we can do that for you on those images. You're going to have to do all the work with the images. Obviously, you just have to send them to us. You also can set a price if you want it locked. Now, if content is locked, it's very rare that someone on our page is going to pay to see what that is, unless you have, a teaser image plus a paid image. And I don't know how well that's going to work, but it could work for you. We do have a following. It'll also help us build a following, and it'll help you have another place to build a following. Or you can just accept tips on those images, and then we'll split those profits with you or make some deal with you that, we can, as soon as the OnlyFans or AVN platforms pay us from those sales, we'll send you a payment directly to you. But you will, in order to do this though, in order to do this, you're going to have to be, it's the same requirements you're going to be on AVN or OnlyFans. You have to be 18. We're going to have to make you sign out a 2257 form. If you don't know what that is, that's a form that basically has your identification and your name and a photo of you. It's the same thing that you submit to OnlyFans and AVN to get approved. It's a legal document that companies need to have, websites need to have if they're posting content online that is adult in nature, and it basically says you're not a minor, and that protects us and protects you. So we'll need that on file, and then you're gonna have to submit a release form also, so that down the road we don't get in trouble for posting something that's yours without your consent. We're not trying to steal anyone's content. We want to make sure it's all legit. So that could give you a reason. Now, this would be good for, models who get banned from OnlyFans and AVN. It's maybe a transition thing where you get banned, you all of a sudden have all your fans that, you already redirected to an email address or to a Reddit page. You then can say, until you figure this out, go to the Bevy's OnlyFans account and you can tip her there, and we can cycle those tips through to you. It's also good for models who want to see if their content will sell, or models who want to maybe sell a picture here and there but don't want to manage a whole OnlyFans or AVN Stars account themselves, or if you can't get approved on either of those accounts. I mean, AVN is super easy to get approved on. A lot of people are having trouble getting approved on OnlyFans, but if you can't get approved on them and you want to try selling some content, we can set that up on our page also. So anyway, I tried to reach out to this model and I asked her, to keep me posted on where she is with this process if she does get terminated. And I also reached out asking if she wanted to do an interview, a voice conversation with me that I can post on YouTube so we can talk about the exact process that she went through and then got banned, and what it exactly looked like for her and how she's going to go about moving forward. It can give her some exposure. It can also give us some exposure. And if you're in the same boat, if you got banned from a platform and you don't know what to do at that point, hit us up. I mean, I don't have answers in the sense, I don't work for AVN or OnlyFans, so it's not like I can contact them and find out on your behalf what the problem is. I've tried that before with an OnlyFans model who was having trouble, and they wouldn't give me any information about that model, which is, it's for the model's benefit. It's protecting the model from giving out any personal information. So the only thing they said to me was no, she has to contact us directly. We can't help her through you. So there's really nothing I can do. The only thing I can do is bring awareness to the community, bring awareness to the followers, and give you a transition place to maybe make some tips or generate some more sales while you figure out what your next step is. So anyway, we're going to leave it at that. Cross our fingers. Hopefully this model's account, maybe it was just a glitch. They flagged her for some reason. Who, you just don't know. Maybe one of her fans got mad at her and reported her account, and then all of a sudden they flagged it. You don't know. We don't know what the hell is going on. So hopefully she'll get back to us and I can get back to you. But if you've had some problems, let us know in the comments below. I'd love to keep track of people's issues and really find out what they're having problems with, and then report it to the community. So if you haven't done so already, like, comment, and subscribe. This channel is fairly new, but we're building it up. We're trying to get a lot of help out to people and grow ourselves as you grow also. So my name is Marcus. It's the BevyVIP.com. You can find us on Reddit, on Twitter, on Instagram, our website. You can go find us on OnlyFans, on AVN. We're everywhere. So come say hello, and I hope you have a great evening. Peace.